how do you deal with bratty women?
Bratty
I
women.
love a brat. I just cocky funny, honestly.
Hmm.
That's it.
Any girl will be submissive with the right guy. So she could be a brat with some guy, but with me, she's the most submissive fucking girl, right? It's either that or she's out. Like there's no in between. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's always going to be someone like I don't need that fucking brattiness, right? Okay, get out. The door's right there. But you don't never want to put up with that, right? You want to come from an abundance mindset. So it's one or the other. You're either in submissive and you love me, or you're out. There's no reason for you to be acting like that.
This is a great topic to get into because me and my friend, like my wingman that we go out with, he's a little more persistent, whereas I'm a little more like, okay, she's gonna give me shit. I'm not even interested, so I'm gonna go on to somebody else. I don't care how hot she is, right? Like, cool, she's been doing her makeup since she's 12 years old. When I go up to a girl, I'm trying to see like, okay, does she understand my sense of humor? Is she negative or is she positive? Is she fun to be around? So I'll go up and talk to the girl for like the first minute and a half, 2 minutes, there's that little leeway that I'll give. But if she's just being a pain in the ass, I'm just gonna go walk away and talk to someone else where he'll kind of push through and he'll like, talk to her from 10 for 10, 15 minutes and build a little more rapport, comfort, whatever. Whereas I'm more like, okay, I'm on to the next. So that's kind of my thing where it's just like I kind of know exactly what I'm looking for. She's got to have those positive vibes, that energy, be able to understand my sense of humor. If not, her loss.
Yeah, to take a step back too, I think it's really important to understand whether the brattiness is like a playful shit test, is in like, oh, is this guy really who he says he is? Is it a congruence test? Or is it like she's actually just being rude and disrespectful? Do not ever tolerate genuine rudeness, genuine disrespect, negativity. Those can go. But I also love interactions with girls where like you're just roasting the shit out of each other the entire time. Like that honestly gets my dick hard. I fucking love it. It's so fun to me to just like roast the shit out of your girl and she dishes it right back. That's fun.
I,
And
I
that's
had this crazy interaction one time where this was kind of happening, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but we were bantering so much and it was all good. I was never offended by anything, but at some point she got too offended by what I was saying and I just fucking burned it too hard. She was playfully slapping me and then I turned to like all the people watching and I was like, "Oh, she's a slapper." And then she got offended by that and slapped me even harder, called me a masochist. I was like, "I don't even know what the fuck that means." And then she was so frustrated. Oh man, it was going well up to some point in there, and it was just a crazy one.
Yeah,
I think
I'll tell you guys, if you guys are really, if she's really being disrespectful, okay, I think it's time to walk away. But if for some strange reason you really want to fuck this girl, right, the best thing you could do is be non-reactive to what she's doing, right? And just keep spitting your regular fucking game, right? And just trust that it's gonna work. Once you start kind of buying into it, letting her get to you, it's fucking over. It's cooked, right?
Hmm.
Just be non-reactive, play it cool, play it down, and just stick in. But like you said, if she's being a fucking total cunt, then get out of there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
not
take any
being
of that seriously. It's just yeah, I don't know. We see these videos on YouTube and Facebook or Instagram all the time where it's like these confrontations and then I hate to be kind of demographic about this, but there are these especially those popping balloon shows where they like take it too seriously and they like hit her back like you got hairy arms and shit like that. Obviously some things are gonna go too hard and I don't know, it's kind of crazy to me that some guys would take this shit way too fucking personally and then just attack.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
actually just don't take it personal too. Because like if a girl is genuinely rude or disrespectful, especially off of the open, she has no idea who the fuck you are. She's either just in a bad mood and maybe she's just a shitty person. That's totally possible. Or like you don't fucking know. Like her dog could have just died and maybe she's just not in the mood to talk to anybody. So if she's rude to you, don't get caught up in that moment. Don't let that ruin the rest of your night and don't get into that negative spiral. Just, okay, whatever. She was having a bad time. On to the next one. If it
hmm.
happens every time, that's a you problem. If it's like, hey, every now and then girls are just rude, okay, whatever. People are just people. And just let it roll off your back.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. And also too, you could meet a girl in a different, you could meet that same girl in a different scenario and she would be completely different, right? Where it's like maybe you
Yes.
met the girl at a nightclub when, before you just went up, there was some guy that just went up and grabbed her ass, and then she's been turning down like drunken assholes all night, and then it's just like she just put you in that same category and she's already pissed off. Whereas if you met her at the cafe the next day, she'd be completely different, right? You don't know.
Mhm.
Can't take, yeah,
Those
I think the great takeaway is just don't take it personal.
they can be pissed off for like even the small like maybe this isn't a small thing, but no having female best friends over time. There's one particular wing woman I had, and she would just get super fucking pissed off if a man just like puts his hand on her shoulder or waist as he's passing by. It's just something that some older men do, and it's just like straight away it just ruins her fucking night. And then she just becomes a real fucking bitch to everyone after that. It's
Mhm.
just this crazy thing.